everyone, this is Gail from Rainbow Food Rocks, Rainbow Healing and Wellness, and Rainbow Herbals, author of this book right here, which you can find on Amazon or blurb.com. And it just occurred to me to actually show you what I just did. So every single week, I take my book, I literally sit down with it, and I go, what am I going to make this week? And I make a list. And so I was making a list, and I was making a food shopping list, and it occurred to me, oh yeah, when I was writing this book, I actually was getting a CSA basket, or you can call it a farm basket, from a place called Sing Meadows out in Tempe, which is near Phoenix in Arizona. And I was going through and I was like, oh, okay, so I want to make this, I want to make that, and it just made sense. Oh, I need to go get the farm basket again. And I had done this last year, and I had done some videos, you can go back and watch them, on recipes that I was making by using the CSA basket, which are all in this recipe book. There are 128 recipes in this book. There are breakfast, lunches, dinners, desserts, snacks, salads, you name it. So I just want to show you really fast, excuse me, without taking too much time, what I did. So I was going through my book and I was like, oh, I always get beets from the CSA basket. And yes, I do grow my own beets as well. But let's just say if you don't grow your own food, what you can do. So I was like, okay, well, I can make my borscht, which this is a vegan compliant borscht. So if you eat meat, of course, you can make it that way as well. But this is made so that it is something for everyone. So then I was going through and I was like, okay, what else would I use? Well, I get a lot of lettuce. I get like kale and romaine. And granted, yes, I do grow my own. But if you don't, then you can make this blackened jackfruit salad. And if you eat meat, then you can put chicken in it. I do have a family member that does eat meat, and the rest of us do not. So you can take this and you can have jackfruit in place of meat and use the spice mix, or you can have the meat. So it's like, okay, there's another recipe. And then I was going through and I was like, oh, okay, what else? So, I'm like, oh my gosh, I always get so much kale in my CSA basket. I love making this dish. Now, I'm using quinoa in lieu of beef, which I think is quite creative, and I make my own vegetable broth, which the recipe is in this book, as a base, and then I cook the quinoa in it, and I use my nettle salt, which I do sell on my website. It's rainbowherbals.com. The link will be in the description box if you're interested, or you can make your own. The recipe's in the book, so you can do that as well. So if you eat meat, you can, of course, put in ground beef. I do recommend grass-fed, grass-finished, and that you buy local from the farmer. That's just my personal recommendation, but I don't eat meat, so I use quinoa. So this is another recipe in the book, and then if you get like a bunch of zucchini, you can make breaded zucchini cutlets. But if you eat meat, obviously you could take this and apply it to meat as well. So again, something for everyone. Again, my book is wheat-free, dairy-free, corn-free, soy-free, egg-free, peanut-free, yeast-free, and it's also meat-free. But if you eat meat, go ahead and do it the way you need to. You can just put it back in. A lot of these recipes I used to make having eaten meat, and then I transferred over. So I'll give you that little tip. And then again, like if you have extra, you can do my super energizing detox smoothie with your extra greens inside there. That's a really great smoothie, especially if you're doing a lot of hiking. Really great after the hike or even before the hike. So I then was looking through and I was like, oh, okay, so I found a salad. There's a cherry apple pecan salad. Let's see if I can find it in here. Bear with me. Most of the time when I do videos, I'm not sitting there scripted. Actually, I've never been scripted. So you're getting the real raw deal here. So here's a spring mix salad and apple cherry pecan salad, and both of these, when you get an abundance of greens from your CSA basket, are really great. And if, again, you eat meat, you can just put it with a steak or whatever. I don't, so what I'm doing lately is I'm taking pumpkin seeds and blending them up with water, and then I'm marinating them with like a Korean kind of style sauce with coconut aminos, and I'm having that on the side, but that's what I do. So let's see here, there's that one. I think I already showed you the blackened chicken. Again, you can add chicken if you eat chicken. And here's another really great rainbow bowl, so you can use your extra greens in this. So you can see it's just so many different things. And one of my favorites too to add with potatoes is my green Cossack. So I went through, and I'll kind of show you here. Here's how I plan my week. And I went, okay, what am I doing this week? So I'm making some hummus. I have to make more nettle salt because I've run out. I'm going to make some potatoes. And then I have some side notes there about oils I need to refill, because I also sell essential oils. So if you're looking for really pure, high vibrational oils coming straight from mostly India, and they're from Nisarga Organic Farms, India, you can go to rainbowherbals.com for those, just so you know. And then let's see here. So I have other like little notes for myself of things I have to do for the week. But I did go through and go, oh, okay, so now I need to make my homemade broth with all the ends. And I did do a posting on Telegram. You can check me out on Telegram at rainbow_food_rocks, or it might just be Rainbow Food Rocks. I can't remember. I think one of them's the Instagram, one of them's the Telegram. So anyhow, Rainbow Food Rocks. And you can see some postings on how I talk about never throwing away your garlic peels and your onion peels and such. So you can use those in your broth, and it gives you a lot of quercetin, which most people are finding very important right now and realizing the importance of that. What else here? So yeah, so I talk about making a broth, and then I want to make the quinoa beef. Again, I'm using quinoa in lieu of beef dish, and so I have some notes there on how I'm making one of it with meat and one of it without meat. And yeah, I have to do double the work in this household. And then I'm doing the blackened, for me it's jackfruit salad, but chicken salad. So I have to prepare the meat version and the non-meat version. And then I'm making a base for my super smoothie. So I actually do a tea base and a liquid base before I actually get to making the smoothie. And that's in the recipe book, but I take a few different key things and I brew it up and let it sit in the fridge for about a day before I integrate it. So there's a lot of planning ahead. It's really important. When you go through the book, a lot of people don't realize this. I lay everything out in a very methodical way. So it's not like you have a bunch of information in the beginning of the book and then you get to the recipes. Everything is integrated in a really terse, concise way. So I'll tell you your plan ahead of what you'll need to do, and then I'll tell you once you're ready, and I'll give you different options as well. So please note that. What else did I have here on my list? So then there was like a chutney that I was going to make with cilantro, mint, and parsley. And yes, I grow all of those in my garden, but if you didn't and you got the CSA basket or the farm basket, for instance, then you can use those as well. And I'll do a video when I go to get my basket. I'll just make sure I have the owner's permission, and I'll show you just how much I get. And then it lasts 2 weeks, so I can have 2 weeks worth of meals, and it's only like $55, if that, to get this huge basket of food. So I highly recommend that you check around your areas, ask around friends. If you're on social media, maybe you can ask someone on social media. I'm limited on which social media sites I'm on nowadays, but I do recommend that. And let's see what else here. And then I just made a note, like I was going to make the apple cherry pecan salad. So I'll need to defrost some cherries, because cherries obviously aren't in season right now. So I'll need to take the frozen ones and defrost those. And by the way, everything I do is organic. So if you do purchase anything from me, I do actually sell food, baked goods here in Arizona. I do use all organic ingredients. Sometimes I forget to put the little asterisk and the word organic on my stickers, but I do everything organic. What else do I want to note? So yeah, if you're looking for like rainbow cookies, rainbowherbals.com, just check out what I have there for sale. Spring mix, so I'm going to do that spring mix salad also. And sometimes, you know, I don't get everything 100% like you see in the book. Like, let's say for instance I have an abundance of kale, you know, maybe I'll swap certain greens out. But basically it's all there. But if I want to make the exact thing, like say I have guests coming over, because I'll probably have like a little Valentine's Day thing for some of the kids in the neighborhood, then I'll actually follow the exact recipe to make it look just that way. And a little side note, I did take all these pictures myself, and I didn't do anything weird to the food to get the effect for the pictures. A lot of people do some disgusting things to make their pictures look pretty. I mean, this is just real deal. I didn't even touch up these pictures. So you are really seeing exactly, like this is from my garden, that I did this in the backyard. So these are all coming from me, and I hope that you check this book out. I hope that you look into a healthy lifestyle, and I hope that you feel inspired by all the videos I'm doing. I'm trying to show you how I like to be the change that I want to see, and I think it starts with each and every one of us. So if there's anything I can do to help you, please let me know in the comments below. Also let me know if you like these kinds of videos, or if you prefer my hiking videos, or you prefer my recipe videos. I'm curious to see what you like, and please, you know, thumbs up, share with like-minded people, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!